Everyone, welcome to Emotions and Stories. In the heart of Himalayas, nestled between whispering pine forests and frozen rivers, lay the small town of Dharali, a place where legends slept in silence and the mountains held secrets older than memory. On wintry nights, when the fog wrapped the village like a shroud and the wind howled like a mourning mother, no child was allowed to play near the old trail that led into the forest. Not because of wolves or wild animals, but because of Mohan. Mohan Thakur was a kind, soft spoken man, beloved by all, a widower raising his two young children, Rohan and Meenu. He lived in a modest wooden house at the edge of Dharali. Every week, he would make the journey to a school in the neighboring village where he taught math and Hindi. His earnings weren't much, but he never returned home empty handed. Rohan adored wooden trains, and Meenu, with her doe eyes and tinkling laughter, loved dolls more than anything. Mohan, who had a habit of wrapping their gifts in a red muslin cloth, had promised that something special that week. This time he had said with a smile, Baba is bringing toys you'll never forget. That Friday, snow fell thicker than usual. The sky was heavy grey, and the sun had disappeared behind the clouds like ash. Still, Mohan stayed back after school to buy toys from the old artisan near the temple. An exquisitely carved train for Rohan and a doll in silk for Meenu. He placed them carefully in a red cloth and started the long walk. But Mohan never reached home. When his children waited all night and he didn't come, the villagers went searching. His footprints were found leading into the dense pine forest, and then nothing. No blood, no body, no torn coat, just snow. Some say the forest swallowed him. Others whispered of older, darker things that lived in the woods and lured loving souls away. Days turned into weeks. The red cloth bundle was never found. His children grew up hollowed by grief, still waiting at the window well into their teens, until eventually the house fell silent. It began quietly. 1 year later, on the coldest December night, a small boy from the village found a wooden toy train on his porch, wrapped in a red cloth. The next year, a little girl received a silk-clad doll. Every winter, toys began appearing mysteriously outside doors of children, handcrafted, old-fashioned, smelling faintly of pine and sandalwood. There was no footprints in the snow, no signs of who delivered them. But children who stayed up late swore they saw a tall, thin man walking the road in the mist, carrying a red bundle close to his chest. His eyes kind but infinitely sad. Dogs barked, not in anger, but in fear. Elders whispered it was Mohan, that he hadn't died. Not truly. His spirit had become trapped in the last promise he made. As a father trying to get home, trying to give his children the gifts he never could. Now every year families leave candles by the door and whisper thanks into the night. Some even leave drawings or letters hoping the spirit of Mohan might read them and feel peace. Yet none dare walk the forest trail, because if you do so, some say you can still hear the crunch of his footsteps behind you, still feel the weight of a father's sorrow in the air, still smell the faint perfume of old toys and dreams that never reached home. Rohan and Meenu, now grown, left Dharali many years ago, but neither of them ever celebrated Christmas or winter festivals again. In their homes, though far away, they keep two old toys on a shelf, wrapped in a red cloth. They were found on their doorstep the night before they left town. They never told anyone what happened that night or who knocked the door. Sometimes love binds us so deeply that even death cannot silence it. A promise made from the heart can echo through lifetimes. We hope you like this little story. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.